for the first time and switch into the game. Great! Replay of the year 2009, candidate number 1, it is yAwS versus Demuslim, and we'll start this thing in 3, 2, 1, go! So yeah, usually both players are human, and I don't know exactly which league or tournament this is, but seems to be not that important since both players are playing off-race.
Yeah, I think at that time it already came down to like some human players were switching to Night Elf when it comes down to the human mirror, because nobody wanted to play human mirror because it's really lame and boring for some of the players. So some players switched to Night Elf, so it would be a human against Night Elf, but I think neither of them wanted to play a human versus Night Elf because it's like the most disgusting matchup you can face as a human. So in this case both just decided to switch to Night Elf and go Night Elf mirror. This happened quite a lot in these times, and even later.
Yeah, especially Demuslim got very bored from Human Mirror, so that's a good explanation here. We see yAwS as the yellow Night Elf, and we see Demuslim as the red Night Elf over to the right. Both players are going for the Demon Hunter, creeping the usual green spot, I'd say. Some pro Night Elves decide to go for the Mercenary camp first, but I think if you're not that experienced with playing Night Elves, you should go for the green camp.
Players' forces are under attack.
Right?
And what we can see here is like Demuslim got 2 rings out of the 2 camps. Now he has like +4 armor, which is not too bad. But on the other side we see 2 gloves of attack +6, which is a lot better. And he's getting the boots now, plus the dust of appearance. This is a great deal because now we can reveal the archers and actually kill them.
Why
but
is
on
it
the other side we don't
2
have an
item
item
drops
shop
for
and no
you?
dust, so it's a big advantage for yAwS here.
Okay, why is it 2 item drops for you? I'm still down to 1.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
at,
you started at the 1 minute mark?
Yes.
Oh, I started at the 2 minute mark.
Ah, okay. So just
I will wait
pause.
for you.
Yeah, okay, great. So you're at 4 minutes right now?
3 minutes and 53 seconds.
Okay, I'll just pause then. Okay, we see the second creep camp here. It's so exciting what items will be dropped. We see 2 rings and 2 claws, of course. Yeah, the tags are in progress at the moment. I'm at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so sorry about that. I said so many good things about you last time that you're always so prepared and stuff, and you failed it.
Yeah, but usually you go at the 2 minute mark because then the hero spawns.
Well, I'm at 3 minutes 50 seconds, 51, 52, 53.
Okay, go.
Okay, we should be in sync now. Okay, lots of hidden archers here. What did Demuslim do at the marketplace? I think he sold.
Demuslim sold both of his rings, getting a circlet of no less ability and also a good clause of attacks for himself, because he knows that he was in a disadvantage for the. And now he's heading towards the shop, maybe getting a wisp there, and yAwS will try to get the big.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, looks like. I don't know. It looked like a creeps Jack at the first one, but both are going for the boots here, it seems. Not much action going on here. As I said, the tags are almost finished. I think we'll see a bear mirror. It's of course questionable if a bear mirror is better than a breaker war.
I don't think we will see a bear mirror because we don't see a hunter's hole yet.
Ah!
And we see a
you're
lot
right.
of archers so far, so it looks more like a Naga and fairy dragons, or maybe like what else is the other unit? Talons, Druid of the Talons.
Look at how rusty I became in 4 weeks of no casting Warcraft. Oh my god, so close! And Demuslim's no, yAwS Demon Hunter died, and Demuslim can just portal out just in time. And he's complaining about the ping, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's of course the situation that
he's taking
shouldn't
to
happen.
tier 3 while Demuslim is staying on tier 2 for a little amount of time. Let's see what he's up to. He's heading towards the big camp because, you know, he has like an advantage now, a time advantage. revived the Tavern yet. And on the other side we see the Naga, second.
Yeah. Pretty obvious choice. I think it's good against nearly everything that can be played in Night Elf Mirror. It's very good against Talons, it's very good against Bears, and of course in a situation like that where Cast just lost his Demon Hunter, he can apply pressure with it, so pretty common choice in Night Elf Mirror, I think. So Demuslim got the time now to creep this big one, and he finds himself a Wand of Mana stealing. Not that good in this situation, I'd say.
I guess he will sell it, most likely.
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
And he bought another Claw of Attack, so this Demon Hunter is pretty pimped at the moment. Maybe he should switch the Claws to the Naga?
I don't think so, because the DH is doing so much DPS, and he's doing it much faster, so it's good right now. Maybe later on he will switch it over to the Naga to have some more like slots for TP or Invul Potion or even Heal Scroll, something like that. But for now I think it's perfectly fine, and he gets another Claws of Attacks +6.
Okay, he will need a slot for a Scroll of Healing or something like that, or a Potion of Invulnerability later, but for the moment he's a monster, and Kaz is far behind. Well, he has 2 claws of its own, but his DH is still level 2, and the Muslim got lots and lots of time for creeping now, Mercenary Camp.
I wonder why he's not applying pressure, because he killed the DH and then he also got the big camp. He could have applied some pressure to the base of Kaz, and Kaz was attacking really fast. He's not getting the Ancient of Winds first. He just started attacking and then added the Ancient of Winds. He might be able to cancel them, but he decided to go some more creeping, getting the advantage he wants to get. And on the other side he's doing the same, but he's adding a lot more archers, we can see here. He's just pumping out of 1 Ancient of War and 1 Ancient of Wind, and on the other side we see 2 the Ancient of Wind, just Talons right now.
Yep, of course the archers are cool because they don't take that much damage from magic attacks provided by the dots, but yeah, I'm not sure they fall like flies against the Demon Hunter, of course. We'll see about that. But they're good against the Naga as well because of Elun's Grace, that hidden passive that the archers have to reduce magic damage and stuff.
And the Muslim also added the range upgrade for the archers, so they are kinda good because they can focus down the Talons really fast. And yeah, but as you said, they will fall really quick to the Orb of Venom and the Demon Hunter at all, so maybe he will change up later on, maybe getting a lot of mercs like the big Augurs or even the Berserkers doing a fair amount of damage against the Talons. So he has quite some opportunities here. And on the other side we see the Dark Ranger now, which is a nice addition because with the silence and also with the arrow that he can shoot and getting additional skeletons, this is a really nice add-on to his army. Because when he's focusing down all the small units, every time 1 archer dies that is also hidden with the arrow, he gets 1 skeleton plus to his army, which is a really great thing.
Okay, short hero comparison here. For Kaz it's level 3 DH, level 3 Naga, and of course level 1 Dark Ranger. And Demuslim is still on level 3 and 2. That's pretty interesting because he had so much time to do the big creep camps and stuff, but didn't utilize it. But here comes the first go into the main base of Kaz. Of course, a Ukrainian player, I believe. May have been a Russian, but it's all the same though. Doesn't matter. Okay, the fight embraces here. Instant focus on the Druids of the Talon, no focus on the Demon Hunter, but the Naga has some problems, has to step back a bit.
And here you can see the skeletons kill the archers really fast, but the DH is really low, getting the invulnerability potion off here. And a lot of archers are just dying to the orb, like you mentioned it before. The orb, and together with the Fog Lightning and the Dark Ranger is really strong here.
Yeah, but the Muslim has to waste. Oh, the Demon Hunter's going down.
He loses his DH again.
I was just about to say, oh, the Dark Ranger is dying as well. I was just about to say that the Muslim has to run away because all of these dark minions that you've mentioned before. Maybe is there Fog Lightning or anything? The Naga could go down. No, nice snipe.
Getting blocked a lot, and the Naga survives, and also the DH was fairly low, but is also making it back to his base, healing up at the fountains that are also pretty low. Don't have too much juice in it.
Okay, Kaz is still an advantage for supply, but Demuslim took the time and started an expansion. So he's definitely in favor of this game. 2 heroes down, 1 expansion almost up. I'm not really sure how Kaz can come back to this game, because there's nothing else to creep.
I guess
the
his
big
army is
toast.
stronger. Like when he has all these heroes, his army is stronger than the Muslims, but he won't get his Dark Ranger back anytime soon, because he first of all has to build another Moonwell and stuff like that, and now he's in danger of losing his Naga, because he could just focus out the Naga and then 2 heroes will just kill all these little Talons and Archers. It's no problem.
Okay, we'll see about that. Demon Hunter almost back in the game.
Now trying to bait another mana burn here on the yellow. That's really nice of Kaz. His DH will drop out of the altar fairly soon, and on the other side, as you mentioned, we have an expansion for the Muslim that will go up in 1 or 2 minutes.
So both players are on 40 food right now. The Engine of War is dead. Just bought some time here for the Demon Hunter, of course, to revive. This is a perfect situation now for Demuslim. Nice Fog Lightning. Okay, now the Demon Hunter is back, instantly focusing the Naga C, which is a pretty damn good job here in killing the Naga.
Maybe a surround on the edge now is chasing.
Players' forces are under
Yeah, he has
Chasing
Master
the
Upgrade,
archers.
Cyclone, Surround, and he has only a potion of healing, so it should be
There's only a
possible.
potion, but the Talons are not taking too much damage, so I guess he will make it out of there, but it's really close. Getting focused here. Losing half of its HP, but making it out of the surround, getting cycloned again. On the other side, we see focusing the archers again. The orb is doing already a lot of damage here. And on the other side, the DH is just running away, maybe trying to get another Talon there.
The D8 in huge problems again, but no follow-up as for now. Maybe you can kill him with a mana burn or something.
He could, but he's lacking of mana in 1 mana. Oh, he got burned, but turning around, burning him was like killing himself. But on the other side, if you don't burn him, he will also die to the mana burn. So either way, this DH will not make it out of there.
No chance for escape, and I think Kaz knows about the expansion right now. Because he's getting ready for the next fight. He's 47 food up in supply thingies. But the Demon Hunter got bought back at the tavern. There's not much left on the battlefield for the Muslim. He has to produce a lot of stuff fairly quickly, but he has no gold for that because he invested so much in this expansion.
I really don't know why neither of them is getting the anti-magic potion. Now the Muslim buys one. That is really big, because now he can't be cycloned, he cannot be fury fired. So he has a lot of armor and also is able to kill all these units. Because when he's in the air, he cannot deal any damage. So
town is under siege.
let's see how
Attack.
this changes the fight.
Okay, both DHs on level 4 instantly used Cyclone here to keep the DH out of the fight. Very nice. But Kaz
Archers dealing tons of damage against the Talons. They're all falling.
pretty bad
But now they
positioning for
focus the
Kaz
archers.
here. The moment, but okay, so now it's bad for both players. And the Muslim has
But
to
what
run
the
away.
Muslim is trying to do here is delaying, a lot of delaying. So his expansion will pay off. But he's losing a lot of archers in the process, so... And now his DH is getting surrounded again.
Yeah, he has to close that surround again. Okay, he does it, and oh, Cyclone! He is
Oh,
able
no,
to
it's level
escape
5.
there. Great play
And
by the
staff.
Muslim. The staffs, of course, pretty good against this Cyclone surround thingy.
I guess he needs the mercenary camp, Ogre and Berserker right
Yeah.
now. Because he has lots and lots of gold, but he cannot pump, and on the other side he has to defend his base, and his DH is getting another anti-mana potion and trying to focus the DH of Kaz so that he has to go back on the, or even TP to get more time.
Kaz with a lot of hero focusing here, and it pays off. Naga down again. The Demon Hunter was able to barely survive here. All the moon juice is empty, so no chance to heal up that Naga. Kaz with an expansion of his own now.
And Kaz doesn't know about the expansion of the Muslim yet. I just checked his vision and he doesn't know about it.
Of course, there's
He
the Wisp.
sent out the Wisp, but the Wisp didn't see it. It's hanging around on a tree there, but he cannot see the expansion right now.
But I don't... Okay, you're right. But
So Kaz thinks he's playing the safe. He's like adding an expansion, getting a bigger advantage. He thinks he's on the he's like leading here, but on the other side, we see everything and we know that he's on the back foot if this continues.
Yeah, but if he buys some time, he'll equalize that economy advantage of Demuslim. I think he knows what he's doing. I don't know why, but I think he knows about the expansion, even though he doesn't see it.
But he didn't move down there, I don't know. I don't really think that he knows.
Okay, now he does.
No, he does. Now he's moving down,
Yeah.
checking out if there's an expansion, and now he sees it, I guess.
Oh, maybe he was just going for the creep camp and notices it at the same time. So it's time for Demuslim now to save his Tree of Life.
And the Muslim is also bringing some Wisp from his base to detonate on this Talon, so they don't have enough mana for Cyclone. Let's see if this works.
And he adds an Ogre Mauler. So this could become very interesting here. The D8 very far up front here, right in the middle of the archers. Muddy the Mud Golem down in seconds again. The Mauler is focusing, of course, the dots
Talon's
here.
on almost every Talon, so he cannot Cyclone, even though he has the mana for it. And now the Naga returns to the fight and he's trying to focus the DH, and he manages to get Kaz out there, stepping his own DH out, saving it.
But Demuslim lost so much in this fight. 15 food.
Yeah, that's true. And we see that this Dark Ranger really makes a difference here,
Yeah.
because of the silence and also of the opportunity to add skeletons in the fight. It's just so strong.
Demuslim is adding a second engine of wind right now.
And he should build another Wisp for his expansion, because one is missing, and he just recognized this
Ooh.
and is building one.
Maybe he used one for detonating.
Yeah.
Okay, Kaz
But
expansion
Kaz is
up.
also lacking
Yeah.
one Wisp in his expansion.
I was just about to say that. But he doesn't notice it. Would you suggest to add mountain giants or something like that?
Adding Mountain Giants costs you a lot of gold, and on the other hand, you have to build the Ancient of Lore first, and you don't have a Hunter's Hall right now, which you need for that,
True.
and then you also need the upgrades on the Mountain Giants. So I think if you open Dryad and then continue to Bears, and then you recognize that your opponent is going for Talons, then you should add the Mountain Giants, because you already have the laws and stuff like that. But in this decision, in this kind of stage of the game, it's really... It takes you so much time and so much resources to get there, and I don't think he would make it in time, because you see this big army, he just lost everything, the Muslim cars, and he's pumping, and his army is growing. So if you decide to go for the mountain, then it just will take you too much time and the opponent will rush you most likely. But I like the addition of fairy dragons right now from the Muslims. That's a great choice. But on the other hand, we see already the counter, the hippogriffs coming out of the Ancient of Winds.
Yeah, pretty nice strategic wise here. Both players are adapting to their opponents, and Demuslim bought himself the Dark Ranger. I think silence first, yeah, of course. So they'll both hit the 80 food cap right now. The clock is ticking for Kaz, of course, because his gold mine will run dry
Under attack.
later than Demuslim's. Have you any experience with both of the players?
Yeah, I used to be in the same team with the Muslim
Oh
for
yes,
some time when we
Team
were in
Alternate.
attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
forgot about
and we
that.
also had a few boot camps, and I just saw him in person. Like for an amount of time, I saw him like quite frequently. He was in Germany like all the time and staying in the Atex house and traveling with us to tournaments and stuff like that. Also WCG. He was always qualified for the UK. So I saw him quite regularly for quite some time. And yeah, I think he's a really awesome guy. And on the other hand, Kaz, I think I have met him in person like once or twice on big tournaments, but besides that, I don't really have a connection to him. But I think he's fairly mannered for a Russian or Ukrainian guy. And yeah, seriously, it's like I think most of them are really... I don't know, I don't really like the... Most of the players that come from the Russian community, or not Russian community, but from the Eastern community. They're kind of strange because they have strange personality habits and stuff like that, but
Like
Kaz
what?
is like one of the guys that I like and enjoy like watching his replays, and he was a really great human player at that time.
Yeah, I think we met him at the European Nations Cup 2010 at the Gamescom. He seemed to be a fairly funny guy to hang around
Yeah.
with.
It's also like Sonic is also a really strange guy, but he's
Oh,
really
yeah.
funny. I like this guy. He's completely crazy,
Yeah.
but he's so fun.
He definitely is, Mr. Porno Sonic. Okay, both players are just hanging around at their bases. Yeah, I share your opinion about these both players. I think we got wasted with the Demuslim once, and that was one of the best evenings I had in Cologne.
Okay.
Pretty cool guy. He hung around with Rotterdam a lot at that
Yeah,
time,
that's
and
true.
we spent an evening at the faculty
The town is under siege.
boot camp house thingy in Cologne. So it was a cool evening. Rotterdam got so mad at me because some other Neo on Readmore flamed him, and he thought
And he
it
thought
was
it was
me.
you?
Yeah, and I tried to convince him for an hour or so that it wasn't my account. So we go to the upstairs room, whatever, and he had to check my Readmore account if I wrote that comment. And then finally, after 1 hour, he believed me that I like him. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, back at the time, players paid a lot of like time checking out comments about their games and stuff like that, checking on people, commenting them or just blaming them how bad they are and stuff like that. But what we can see here for the gamers, like Demuslim is now playing the Ancient of War game. He's adding the upgrade most likely soon, which he's not right now, but he's building Ancient of War in front of the opponent's expansion to block a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's one of the early tactics in Warcraft, I believe. I saw that in the first few WC3L seasons as well. So of course, the hippos are chasing the Fury Dragons, but Kaz has Fury Dragons of his own, so they could do a lot of
Kaz
damage.
has a better unit composition here, I guess.
Yeah, I'd vouch for that. Scroll of Healing being used on the Muslim side. I think it's looking fairly grim for him. Kaz with a level 5 DH now as well. Supply count is dropping and dropping. Heroes in problem. Dark Ranger down. Oh, Demon Hunter down for Kaz. This could turn the game around. Potion of anti-magic used on the DH. Staffed out as well. And the Muslim TP's out now. Well, that was a big move by the British guy to come back in this game, killing that DH.
I guess Kaz has some sick amount of legs because he's really losing his DH at times that he should not. And on the other hand, he's like in the fight. He has the better unit composition, like I mentioned it before, but he's not paying attention to the details. Like he used his Fury Dragons, and Demuslim moved out of the range of the Fury Dragons and then approached the fight. And Kaz did not seem to recognize this pattern. Like he kept his Fairy at the same point, which were not in the fight, and then he lost a lot of units, while Demuslim gained a lot of experience. We can see that he almost made a level 6 DH in this fight, and in the next fight he most likely will do that, and then it will turn around, I guess.
Yeah, we all know what happens when that level 6 pops out. Both players still on fairly same amount of food. Oh, almost a level experience advantage on the Demon Hunter. Of course, that's a result of the very early third hero compared to the Muslim's choice of adding the Dark Ranger late. But still, the clock is ticking for Kaz, thanks to the gold mine, the late expansion. The Naga is almost level 5. I don't know about the Muslims. Where is he? There it is. Level 3 Fog Lightning could make a difference in the early stages of the fight, I guess.
I don't know why Demuslim bought the Moonstone. It's not really a big thing. But on the other hand, he's facing a Night Elf himself, so using the moons.
Yeah, it's fairly useless, or maybe it's a mana move. Say, okay,
Maybe, yeah.
let's heal up a bit. I'll help you with that.
And Cast is getting a lot of anti-magic potions. That's a good thing. And on the other hand, Demuslim is keeping the shop to himself. This is the only shop where you can buy stuff like healing scrolls. Maybe you should also check out the marketplace and get a big invul potion or something like that.
I think Demuslim is a little late to the party here because Cast just bought the Scroll of Healing. So
Yeah.
don't know if anything was available for Demuslim here. No items for him except that one anti-magic potion.
And now you can see how Demuslim pulls back from the Fairy Dragons and now tries to approach the fight a little bit further back.
Yeah. Be good. First Cyclone being used. All the talents are damaged. Very nice Scroll of Healing here. The DH is in problems, but uses his potion of invulnerability. Naga is in problem as well. Has to walk far back. Oh my god! Cyclone saved her! Actually. What a strange situation. Scroll of Healing used by Kaz as well. Now the Naga is in problems again, but is able to run away.
Level 6 DH. One more unit dying would be level 6 for him.
Oh, Fog Lightning kills the Naga here. Here it is, level 6. Where is Metamorphosis? There it is. The DH of Kaz is in problems here. He has to run away. The Naga has to run away. So much damage coming out of this demon. And the DH is toast right now. Yep, there it is. This ultimate turns the whole game around. No chance for the Dark Ranger. No chance for the Naga as well. Oh, but the Demon Head is almost dying here at level 6. Oh my god.
That was so close.
Jesus Christ, what a fight. And my core thing just struck back. Sorry for that, but I got so excited seeing this.
Player's forces are under attack.
And he has to retreat, cause if he turns around the Muslim and goes just for the Naga, he cannot really do stuff. Because if he pops out the anti-magic potion and just goes for the Naga, he cannot cyclone it, he cannot surround it, he cannot do anything. The Naga will just die. Because for that reason now Kaz has to back off and go back to his base, heal up his Naga and try to get back his DH.
Kaz is 400
Right now,
gold
really
left.
intense game here.
Yeah, definitely a very nice opening for 2015, and that is with the Night Elf Mirror. Who would have thought that in 2009? I didn't. I hated these games, but this is definitely a different approach of Night Elf Mirror, so I'm glad seeing this. Okay, huge advantage now, of course, for Demuslim with this level 6 DH. The cooldown is almost over, I guess. Okay, no, it's 1.5 minutes left. But still, he's able to kill 2 Dragons of the Teller, two dots here with only the Demon Hunter. 3 dots now. He could have saved some, I believe.
Now he's just killing off all the Talons.
Shouldn't it be possible to save those? With
You cannot save. Maybe with a staff, but he's not using the staff at all in this game.
maybe with Crow form or something?
Yeah, he tried the crow form
Okay.
thing, but if he hits him with orb and stuff, he will just die while transforming into the crow.
Okay, that might be true. So both players with the level 5 Naga, Kaz way ahead. But of course, the Demon Hunter not level 6 right now. I'm looking forward to Metamorphosis Mirror. But
And we also have to be aware of the bug of the Metamorphosis, because if you use Metamorphosis and you get Cyclone for the whole duration of the Metamorphosis, your cooldown will drop off, but the duration will pause in the moment you get Cycloned. So it can be true that you just go out of Metamorphosis and you can just go back in Metamorphosis. It's crazy. So you cannot cyclone the DH all the time, because otherwise he will just pop out new Metamorphosis.
yeah.
This is rare to see, but it can happen.
Okay, so there's pretty much no real counter to that. Not even disabling it with Cyclone. So both players are just preparing for the next fight here. The Demon Hunter of Demuslim looks fairly strong with the anti-magic potion and the potion of healing. But no one's going for the shop. I guess both players are just pumping out units. Okay, there is a potion of invulnerability on the Naga. And the Dark Ranger is almost back as well.
A town is under siege.
And this turns out to be an air fight now. They are both adding fairy dragons and hippogriffs.
Yeah, the only person I can think of playing Masked Fairy Dragons was Proteus once in one WC3L game on Nullwood, I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
And of course, today it's Starshape playing this almost every time.
But it's a really old strategy. I guess Moon used it, and also, I'm not sure, but I guess Magic Young used it in 2004.
Okay.
Like that. It's like really, really old.
Yeah, Magic Yang, the inventor of the Druid of the Talon strategy, later perfected by Moon with adding the Tinker. And then we never heard a word of Magic Yang again.
Yeah, he won against Moon, but this is a different story. We should pay attention to the fight right now, because the Dark Ranger is dropping here.
Under siege.
He's using Metamorphosis again, and also the Magic Potion.
The focus fire of the Fairy Dragons can be so hard. It's
Yeah,
hard
the
to
Fury Fire
imagine,
is
but
sick.
if you get a decent amount of Fairy Dragons, it's pretty cool. Combined with Fury Fire, of course. Okay, Metamorphosis again. Maybe a little wasted.
I don't think wasted, because Cass moved like really far back in his base, but now he's stuck there. He cannot move out, and now he has to fight. I guess he should have retreated, moved there, and then TP to his expansion, and then fight some other day. But now he's fighting this fight, and now he has to commit to it.
Oh, Fork
He's
Lightning.
killing the Dark Ranger
Yeah.
with a Fork Lightning there.
Pretty impressive, and the Demon Hunter is so close to level 6 of himself, but so close of dying as well. Okay, now there is level 6. Dark Rangers are both
Sick,
down.
but he doesn't have the mana to turn.
Oh my god. The Naga is about to die here, but the Demon Hunter is as well. No, being staffed out. Naga in problems, dying at level 6. Jesus Christ, what a slaughter of heroes.
Even buying a mana potion right now to turn into the ultra steroid pumped superhero.
Okay, now finally the Tree of Eternity arrives to help his I don't know, commander. But of course Demuslim is playing the safe route here and running away from the Metamorphosis.
The Muslim is even winning the fight
Yeah.
against Metamorphosis.
What the fuck? So much miss!
Yeah, it's level 3 evasion.
Yeah.
This is
Ah, okay,
just
level 7, okay.
ridiculous what's
Yeah.
happening here.
Okay, let's take a look at the gold mines. The Muslim has to hurry to win this game because there's only 900 gold left.
Let's see if these two hippogriffs can win against 4 fairy dragons. I guess they can.
No, I don't think so.
Ah, no. They lose, actually. They're all super low.
Yeah, because the hippogriffs are normal damage and the fairy dragons are light armor. And the fairy dragons do piercing damage to, I don't know.
Unarmored.
Unarmored, yeah. So, thanks to the rock, paper, scissors system, the fairy dragons win. Okay.
So what we know is the Muslim will have his Metamorphosis again sooner than Cass will have it, because Cass just used it. And the Muslim is level 7, which means he has level 3 evasion, while Cass only has level 2 evasion. This is also a big thing here.
Okay, both players have to invest a lot of money to get their heroes back. But none of them is going for the tavern to end things quickly.
No, both are getting their Nagas back right now.
See if they skill Tornado. Nope, they didn't. Level
You
3.
can see it? Where can you see it?
Yeah, I got that Dream Dota hack thingy,
Ah,
and I can see what they skilled and stuff. It's pretty cool, and I can see the countdowns as the cooldowns as well.
hacks. Damn hacks everywhere.
Yeah, some hacks are actually pretty good if you're a caster. But of course we won't use
It should
that
be
when we play.
implemented. but
Yeah, it should
not-
be, but maybe we can ask the War3 Arena guys, Pat,
Oh
to
no,
implement
now
that.
he's turning the fight. Chasing him away. Because he has to run until he has his own Metamorphosis going for him.
And that needs another 17 seconds. So maybe he can step to the shop and buy some. Okay, he's out of gold. Maybe he can sell something for a potion of invulnerability.
He's just chasing the Naga, and the Naga is getting a lot of damage here. Maybe he has to transfer his staff now and step her out, yeah.
That's close. Okay, so now the cooldown has worn off, but he still can't fight. And his expansion is running dry, so no more gold for Demuslim here.
Yeah, and while all this action from Demuslim, we also see the Fairy Dragons putting a fair amount of damage to the altar, which is dropping low here.
Yeah, but now
But he's
will...
not able to kill it because just 2 hippogriffs spawn right in time to kill all of the 4 Fairy Dragons. But the problem here for Kars really is that he cannot heal up to full HP. He needs a full HP Naga and full HP DH, and then he can actually take the fights. But right now he has no juice, and what we can see is his heroes are super low, and I guess in his shop he won't have the opportunity to buy a lot of potions because he just bought like 3 of them.
Yeah, true.
So he cannot heal up.
This might be the perfect timing for Demuslim to end this thing. But the inventory is pretty empty except that one anti-magic potion. And of course there's the Tree of Eternity blocking now for Kars.
This was also a bad decision from Kars going there. I guess he had his metamorphosis ready, but now he hasn't it.
Yeah,
now he has to buy another mana potion if he wants to use it. And on the other hand, his Naga is really low and his Tree of Eternity is just right by. And now his Naga will die, and on the other hand, his Dark Ranger is also surrounded. I guess he will lose 2 of his heroes now. Yeah. Dark Ranger silences everything, dies. And on the other hand, the Naga Fog Lightnings the other Naga, which is also dead. And now he just runs away because he knows, let the metamorphosis run out and then I can fight him and win the game.
Great analysis by you, my friend. I was just about to say the same thing, but he's coming back into the fight thanks to Fog Lightning being ready, and of course level 3 evasion. The Naga is so close to level 6. Okay, Metamorphosis is not about to run dry, but okay, here's the staff, so the Naga should be safe, and the Demon Hunter as well. So he picked
level
up a
8 Demon Hunter.
Yeah. How shall you beat a level 8 Demon Hunter?
You need Stormbolt.
Yeah, okay.
Or Coil Nova.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
But if you buy an anti-magic potion...
Yeah, that's true. But you can absorb it with destroyers.
Ah, true. Okay, 250 more gold for Kars, and then both players are out of gold.
I guess we will see the tornado this game.
You think
I'm
so?
pretty sure about it.
Okay.
Oh no, he's really low in mana, so maybe he will not be able to. And now he's going to kill the altar. This is just another nail in the coffin, I guess.
Just melting it with the chaos attack, doing so much damage. Burning the Demon Hunter, of course, very important to not spawn the Metamorphosis again. But I think that won't be enough for now. Yeah, what can Kars do? I don't see any chance for him. Okay, 2 anti-magic potions now. He's going straight for the hero
kill.
kill.
Maybe he's able to cyclone the DH, which he's doing now, and then kill the Naga. He was barely able to staff it out. But now the staff is on cooldown, and on the other side the Dark Ranger is really low. But the Naga got revived at the tavern. Yeah. Now we maybe see a turn here. But no, the DH is dropping so low, healing up, trying to heal up at the fountains, getting back 300 HP, and the other DH level 8 is chasing him.
40 seconds till Metamorphosis, but he is level 7 now, so he has level 3 evasion.
If Kars is able to kill the DH right now, then he can turn the game. But it doesn't look like it. The Naga is dropping low, the DH is low, all the units are dropping low.
No gold anymore for any more potions. So he has to run away and rely on that natural regeneration they have, but that might take some time. And the Demon Hunter of Demuslim is at full HP.
Yep, full HP.
And the Naga is as well.
We still see Kars barely having 300 HP on his DH and 350 HP on his Naga. This looks really grim for him.
Yeah, but he's fighting like a young lion. We have to say that in favor of him.
And now he had to use him Metamorphosis. Otherwise, he would be burned and then could never use it again.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, crow form.
And now we
doesn't
see the
stay-
crow form
yeah.
and it's not working.
Okay, we have 2 hippos left, and that's about it for cars, I believe. Of course, it's 2 trees and the 2 heroes, but there's not much more for the Muslim. 2 heroes, lots of wisps.
Yeah, it will come down to when do you use your Metamorphosis and when will I use it and blah blah blah. But when it comes down to buildings, we can see that Kars has like a few buildings in his main. And where's the Tree of Life? The Tree of Life is already moving towards the mid for some reason. I don't know why. And the Tree of Eternity is also moving to the mid. Maybe he's trying to attack buildings with buildings.
Okay, 2 Demon Hunters chasing here, we're just waiting for the next Metamorphosis. The Muslim's ultimate is ready in 7 seconds.
Yeah, and this will be game over, I guess.
Yeah,
Finally, we will see the level 8 against the level 78.
the Moonwells are
Level
all
6
dry now.
Naga on... No, not on both sides. We just have a level 6 Naga for Kars here.
Okay, no tornado. Here comes the Naga. Fog lightning, of course. Oh, both being staffed out. What a mirror match this is! So it just comes down to evasion luck or something, but the Muslim is easily winning this. But the Naga is
Now
still
he's baiting him with an halo.
and he falls for it!
Nice move. Maybe he's able to kill the DH, but I guess he will just pop.
Oh my god! He's killing the Naga! And now with the tree! Oh!
Dies. What the fuck?
Kars is able to take this! He's killing the level 8 Demon Hunter with his own Tree of Eternity! And the
This is
Naga!
completely ridiculous what's happening right now.
Jesus Christ,
But
what
he
a move!
just has 100 HP. Maybe if he gets a Fog Lightning off on him, he will just die, and he knows that, and for that reason he's moving around, trying to hide. He's trying to bait out, but he knows the Naga is dead. If he Fogs Lightning this Naga, his mana will be drained. No, he's not. Smart enough from him. But this game is pretty much over for Demuslim right now.
Yeah.
He was leading for, I guess, 25 minutes.
Of course, no money to buy back any heroes.
I guess he should just detonate, yeah. Detonate, so he has no mana to transform. But on the other hand, he's moving around. He has to get the Fog Lightning off, but he's so slow and we have boots on the Demon Hunter. He will not be able to catch him.
Potion
And
of
now he's
invisibility.
even buying a potion of invulnerability, invisibility, which
Invisibility.
gives him 2 minutes of invisibility until he has enough mana to pop out his ulti again.
Yeah.
This was really smart from Kars here. He can just stand around, check out where the Naga is, and as soon as he has enough mana to transform, he can kill her.
Can he go to the Moonwells? Oh yeah, and he stays
Now he's
invisible.
even getting the juice of the last juice of the fountains.
Yeah, and he stays invisible. Didn't know
Yeah,
about
he can
that.
mana burn her now, and then he will not be
Yeah.
able to Fog Lightning her.
Jesus fucking Christ!
This is super ridiculous. He wins the round in the end.
What a crazy game this has been.
Sick game.
Oh my god, and the stream is just dropping some frames thanks to Twitch. But I think we have the local recording, so on YouTube everything will be fine. What an upsala! What a nice way to open 2015. I can't imagine a better game for this. Nice hero actions, lots of actions in general, not a bare mirror. High usage of Cyclone and potions and shop control and stuff. Great game.
Really great game, yeah. The best game to kick this off, I guess. It's a great start into the evening. We have 2 more games to come, and I think they will be just as epic as this one.
I at least hope so.